Baby blue lace here. Baby blue lace here. Hey y'all. Hope you had a great weekend. I did. It was fabulous. Um, yes. And a lot of you have been asking for a recipe to serve after a nice hot winter dish or soup, something to go that's really nice and hearty. Because we all still kind of recovering from the cold. You can hear it. You know, water is key, soup is key, hot tea is key. I just find the older I get, if you get a cold, it just grabs its claws in and just sticks with you for a duration. So what my Aunt Betty suggested for a dessert for tonight's recipe is Betty's cherry cobbler. Now here's a note. With this cobbler, you can use any fruit. If you say, baby blue lace, I do not like cherries, you can substitute the 2 cups of fruit with peaches, strawberries, blackberries, apples, Apples, I would recommend using a pie filling. You can, some of you are pros out there. You can, do your own apples up in the cinnamon and all that. But for tonight, we're going to do cherry cobbler. So our filling will be 2 cups of fresh cherries, a 1/3 cup of sugar, 1 tablespoon cornstarch, 1 tablespoon lemon juice, 1 teaspoon salt. Now you're going to get a little saucepan, put these in there, heat till it simmers in the saucepan. And with fruit, you can tell when it has a pie filling consistency. They're kind of mushy and start looking cooked, So I wouldn't heat them for too long because you're going to put them in the oven also. And then in a separate mixing bowl, you're going to do your batter. And just use 1 1/4 cup flour, a 1/3 cup sugar, teaspoon baking powder, teaspoon salt, 1/2 cup of milk, and 1/2 cup of melted butter. You're going to mix that all together. And you're going to preheat your oven at 350 degrees. You're going to get a 10 by 8 pan, or the closest you can get. And you're going to butter that dish inside. Instead of spraying it with Pam, you're going to butter the dish. You're going to pour in the batter. I'll just let it sit there. And there's no, how do I say this? There's just no logistical way of dropping in the fruit. Let's say this is your pan and it's full of batter. You can put a glop here, a glop here, a glop here. I do like 6 glops. Of course, the pencil's not really showing up. So just go ding, 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 ding with your fruit in the batter. And you're going to put that in the oven. You don't have to put the pan on a cookie sheet. Because this is one of those desserts, if it gets a little overcooked on the sides and on the bottom, it just adds to it, mama. It just makes it even more salty, delicious, combined with that sweet fruit. So put that in the oven for 39 minutes. Or, all ovens vary, so you can just wait till it's got like a golden brown color to it. And then you're going to set that to cool. And this is going to sound really odd, but my Aunt Betty says put Cool Whip or whipped cream or vanilla ice cream. One time I didn't have any and I made this. I'm like, oh shit, what do I have in the freezer? I had strawberry ice cream, just plain strawberry ice cream. And I scooped that up with the hot cherry cobbler. Girl, look at me. I had 3 pieces. I did. I did. So, but like I said, you could use Oh, it's good with blueberries too. And, you know, for you guys that are trying to be a little more healthy with your batter, you can substitute this with, you know, your glucose or gluten. Glucose. God, mama. It's been a long weekend. Woo. Gluten. Gluten-free flour, all that kind of stuff. You can just substitute this stuff. The only thing I really wouldn't substitute is the half cup of whole milk, you know. I've done it with skim milk, and it's like... So, you don't want to make it too chalky. So, yeah, this is a dessert, you know, live a little. So that's the cherry cobbler. It is so good, mama. So, cheers. If any of you have this cold, I wish you well and hope you get better. Just hang in there. Push the fluids, mama.